blessing, that time and the effort I rest. The brothers give me the fear, the premise of death. The work of my life without fear.
A lyrical healthy
Master.
Clear bodies who make on you, I can't Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina can I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, and more I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get now ya to money. That's the TV, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise my best. The work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Backbaloo, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The blessing, that time and the effort are rest. The brothers give me the fear, the premise of death. The work of my life without fear.
A lyrical healthy
Master.
Clear bodies who make on you, I can't Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina can I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, and more I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the TV, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise my best. The work with my life without fear. From Grandpa's and Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Kidman, Monserrat, Sando to Backwalu, from Maryland, Punk to the Maggie B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
Indeed, Sktv, it is the best in Liberia. Sktv, it is the best in Africa. What a way, folks. Thank God, man. Thank God. Look, it's not easy, but thank God at least we were able to reach this fight, I know, after all of the wow. It's not easy, but thank God, man. Folks, share the show. Those of you who are joining us, please, let's share the show. Very soon, our team will be joining us. Let me see. Sorry, though, those of you who haven't received the link, including Muna and the rest of you, yes, indeed, yes. Let me see. Quickly, I'm sending the link out to some of you. Yeah, sorry, though, it's not easy for people, you know. Look, it's not easy. Well, but out. Actually, our in Bukana, Grand Bassa County, you know, our in Bukana. Some of you say Bukana, but our in Bukana. Good. So our in Bukana, Grand Bassa County, for the burial ceremony, one of my colleagues, you know, Koris Kanga, is our legislative reporter. In fact, assigned at the House of the Senate. You know, Koris Kanga. I don't know how many of you that know him. Once upon a time, he was also on the platform, you know, giving us update. So Koris Kanga, yeah. So I have to go because last night after the show, there's so much things people going through. Last night, after the show last night, I was able. In fact, I found my way to go in Bukana last night. My people, it's not easy though. The thing that you explain, if I explain, some of you will say, maybe I don't go anywhere. But to admit, it was very tough. It was very, very tough. Let me think. It was tough. On the first was not. What? God be God. It was tough. Yeah, it was very, very tough. So I'm sending the link out to some of you, to our panelists. Sorry though, yeah, 14 minutes. That's the time check, right? Good evening to all of you. Yumuchu Asado Mensa, Elizabeth Bawa, Mustafa Balo, Edi Zuba, Vanso Tali, James David. Good evening to all of you, indeed. Yeah, indeed. Folks, don't get versed. The one that you get versed, you know what? Don't get versed. And not everything. Look, that's why we're not making no progress in this country. Because some of you, you have that kind of attitude. You know, every little thing you won't get angry. No, don't do it. So, Mark will be joining us. Steve will be joining us. Mr. Khan will be joining us. And the rest of the panelists or the team, they will also join us on the platform. So let me see, trying to send the link around. So please share the show. Those of you who are joining us, share the show, man. Yeah, I will give you some of the gist. Look, because we do. No, share this show. Put the show into all of the platform. Don't mind the people. They will insult us. Hey, maybe on this, maybe on that. Don't mind this thing. Share the show. Look, you know what? Look, let me tell some of you. My happiness on this show is for the common people. Maybe some of you don't even know. My happiness is for the common people out there. You can say what you want to say. Maybe on like this, maybe on like this, maybe on do. Look, you can say whatsoever thing you want to say, but my happiness is for the common people out there. Because they are the only group of people, you know, that are fearful. They go through a lot. In fact, look, they suffer. So he come here, another issue with all of you. So please, let's share the show for people. 16 minutes past 6. Yeah, indeed. What day? Yeah, oh yeah. My sister EO. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's share the show to all of you. Let's share the show. Mark. Mark. Hmm. Well, Mark. Mark. Everybody for them to get to get the show. Yes, indeed, to get on the show. So, guess what? Last night or yesterday evening after the show, when I left, immediately from the show, let me tell some of you what I experienced before the other people join us. So, you know, so because of me, you know, some of our brothers are supposed to go for the burial ceremony or to be at the event. Some of them say, okay, maybe I'm waiting for you, and so forth. So I said, okay. So after SKTV, this is the kind of sacrifice that we do for some of you. When we come here Friday, we tell you, oh, you have to put SKTV, some of you be adding it. You know what I mean? I abandoned my own life. Worry a lot just so that some of you can be informed, so that SKTV can be on this platform. Some of you will tell, oh, support SKTV, you acting like you too big and proud. But again, that's the life. So when in fact, when we left, you know, because of the time, so Rufus Mensa is one of my closest or my closest ally. Yeah, so he said maybe we had to go. I said yeah. In fact, I met him sitting at the lobby or in our compound here in Chufefem. So when I get out, I saw Rufus. I said, Rufus, what happened? He said, maybe we got to go. So I said, wow. So I said, okay, Rufus, indeed we are going. So I told him, I said, Rufus, the only thing I want you to do for me is that carry me to my house and let me do some adjustment. Yeah. He said, okay, maybe no problem. So Rufus carried me and I did a little adjustment. So we went to EAR. No, so we was stopping somewhere around on the road there to find motorbike. So the motorcyclist, first of all, let me tell you something. Their life, you're not even believe. So the motorcyclist now, we told the motorcyclist that we going to Buchanan Park. Straight, the motorcyclist took us where? I don't know, around the SKD compound or the SKD belt. He carried us into some place they call, I don't know, the bus parking or what and what. You know, unknown to us. So I'm like, wow. So Rufus too were asking, but maybe what happened? I said, myself, I want to ask the motorcyclist. So when he said, oh, well, you said Buchanan parking. You know, my young man, you wrong us. So after all of these things we went through last night, he carried us around, brought us to the ELW junction, you know. And by that time, I was already 10 o'clock, no car. Maybe one get car. And let me get wheelbarrow. Yeah, we get car. Look, look. So that's the life we live. No car, no wheelbarrow, no motorbike, no car. So I had to fight hard. So what happened next? So I saw, you know, one other person, you know, with that chain leg, you know, that the army something, you know, whenever those soldiers, they have the chain on their neck, you will see they have something, right? So I went straight to him and walk. I said, oh, Chief, how you doing, boss? He said, I'm okay. So I was okay. I'm able cooler. But I'm going to be Canada tonight for the wakekeeping of my brother, late father, uh, Mr. Kanga. I work with Truth FM and I also report for Sktv. So, oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe come so. You see, so and I'm not going to do that. All is happen. So at the end of the day, we were able to get into the car and the car came. But guess what? When we reach where is that around that EBK barrack or somewhere around there, the car burns. Soon the car burned, all the lights were off. Yeah, you don't even know what went through last night. Though. I suffer. I just my God grace of my life. All the light, in fact, all the lights, everything went off. So we were driving without lights last night. That had a highway look. God be God. Where's Mona? Let me see. I think I see Mona here. Yes. Mona, good evening and welcome. Dear, how everything?
Maybe I'm okay, thank God.
But why you keep adding yourself, Mona? Today's your birthday, man. I guess what issue with you? Why you keep adding yourself, Mona?
No, I'm having some technical problem as well.
Every day you pick it.
Yeah.
Man, all your lawyers.
No, about our technician will do that only by Monday. Yes, I will be live on camera. You know, myself, I'm not happy too now. I'm not happy, right?
Because seriously, because today is your birthday.
I'm telling you, the technician is not here. Yeah, he went out of town. He'll be back tomorrow. That's what happened.
So when technician, you see, Mona, that's the problem with some of us. How come you, Mona, of all people, you will say somewhere that you're not even able to put the cell live on camera?
No, and something. No, that era is Harley. Is Harley, my brother. You know that something. You do something, but some era and thing. You need to call the technical no agbo. You know.
No, man, Mona, they don't be with you. Let me tell you. Mona.
No, seriously, there's something yellow call some serious area get the expert. That's what can happen.
Good. No, I agree with you when you call on the experts. That means maybe you may have some glitches, like what's going on with the former finance minister, right? So when you have some financial glitches or so on, then you call lawyers and so forth. But my problem with you, Muna, in the midst of all of these things, I expect you to know, about these are minor things. I mean, I don't want to.
No, listen, there's something happened. Something happened very bad. Something happened very technical. What to be done. Very technical work to be done.
Okay, I tell you, Muna, happy
very
birthday.
Technical work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That era and Latina happened down there. No, and then the expert will come in. Yeah, before I go do something, and go something. So I'll do for the expert. Yeah,
wonderful.
Thank
God for you. Happy birthday.
In there. So
happy birthday, and the way you handle your faith. I don't know how would people want to even wish you happy birthday, even recognize you, and even send you.
They've been seeing me. They've been seeing me.
Me, my brother, my can't be out of my
Latina news, Daniel. Latina news. And I'm news, that my bride. I'm bringing news, Daniel.
Mongo, Steve, the CEO is a
in the whole world. In the whole world, let's see my physically, I never. My face, I forget it in the whole world. Yeah. So, thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you. The birthday gifts, the prayers, all of that. Greetings. I highly appreciate.
Okay, they'll be talking about the birthday, the days and time. You highly appreciate. Okay, we are to want to say.
They both know me. They know me. They all want to know me. They not see me. That's not news anymore. And I'm breaking news down there. Steve said they're not breaking news down there. Steve said not breaking news down there, my man. Not breaking news. They put them. They put them up black. Yeah, they put them already.
All right.
They know Muna.
Thank you, Muna. And let me say welcome and happy birthday to you. And the most talk about former, I don't know why you stay former Baptist, because quote unquote, my brother always, saying, maybe I'm no longer part of your church. So another one, or because there are three ways. Some of you don't know about the Baptist system and so on, but Steve no. So there are three ways that people can be out of the Baptist system. But you don't want to explain when you come here, hey, I'm no longer Baptist. How come that you are no longer Baptist? When they go one no. So we have Steve on here. And but I guess sumo okay, already off. But I guess sumo already off. So let me see that get the thing set. But Steve, what's the human brother? What's what going on?
My man, don't give me a hard time with your birthday noise or whatever it is. The time will become birthday, I ask you, I sign any kind of people to become birthday. Don't bring that all up noise, brother.
Very bad. I can do first video.
I came with the birthday chair willingly. I left willingly. I'm not part of your birthday thing. I'm not part of your Christian business. I'm not part of it. Don't get me started, bro.
I'm going to leave because the weather is very bad to our place.
Mona lead that story back. Nobody's too big yet. No weather been in. Yeah, and that birthday something on. Lead that story. Anyway, happy birthday to you. Without on that thing with you. And nobody's too big yet. But yeah, rushing for their birthday where you can hire fake. What ain't going on?
I'm feeling bad. The weather serious and a virus, but myself, I'm feeling bad.
No, Mona lead that thing back. Lead that thing. So wait, let me ask you the question. So the whole birthday you hire fake. Who is scared of on it? Somebody told you not be showing your face.
No, seriously, in my seriously, I mean some serious technical problem. That's what happened. You know, I like camera business. Right? When I see me on camera, you know how I go playing. And I don't do makeup.
We know
I don't do makeup. I'm natural. No bleaching, no makeup. I'm natural.
Okay. But no,
yeah.
why
it's a technical problem. That's what's happening right now.
Why you been putting the whole What's your problem?
Great, my brother. Thank you, Muna. So all of the things you've been saying on her birthday, it is so. I don't want to use some adjective, but indeed, I'm feeling frustrated the way Muna behaving because
you're feeling frustrated for what you who? You who?
I mean, I get problem with you and mom, man. What asking me you who?
No, leave it one letter.
Okay, take it back. Muna, go ahead. Do anything you do, Muna.
Muna, enjoy your life. Let me tell you, Muna, enjoy your life. Don't listen to me.
No prep the appointment on a very serious note.
Yeah, don't listen.
Her birthday on Sktv-Lib, but the weather, I don't know myself. Feeling very bad right now.
Don't listen to no bomb. Don't listen to no bomb. No bomb and a region collaborator. And I got region speaker, no bomb and region collaborator. Let me say it. And let me tell you something. That play when you were chilling last night, 0704, my security didn't pick you up. No bomb. As an incoming deacon, you were in 704 last night. And I got a couple of footages, camera footages.
Yeah.
My man, let Muna say she not make it today. Let Muna.
Yeah, the person when I get into battle, let me know.
Okay,
so
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, but no more. Folks, let's share the show. You'll leave Muna alone at Muna's birthday. Folks, please let's show Muna some love today. At Muna's birthday, you know Muna is the only lady on here, so we jealously protect Muna on here. Muna our girl, you know what I mean? Muna keep all in check. And the good thing about it, Muna keeps the conversation at a balanced and equilibrium level. Yeah, the blood is all blast at men, she can blast at men. And the blood is all blast at women, she can blast at women. The blood is all blast at government, she can blast at government. She I left Muna position. That's why you see me on Muna side. Me out for Muna, you don't see me like that. Muna beefing. Muna, happy birthday to you, Mama. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Steve. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You know, my sister from the same mother, she was born in March as well. So March is very important. It's an important month. I think I have a couple of friends that were born in March. You know, March is one of the months that really, really cool. You know, every month in my life, I don't know about other people. For me personally, I got different experiences. So March is, you know, I got July, I got cousins in July. I got a cousin and a brother in February. So the different money in a year. Yeah. But in June now, I'll be born in month, and I'm born funny meal born birthday. Folks, let's share the show. No, oh God, I'm from Margibi County. I was born there, but I originate from Lofa County. Interesting thing happening in other news. We'll bring other news today quickly. In other news, yeah. Library has trouble for two. Oh God. My senator, one of our senators in Margibi, who is allegedly very corrupt. In fact, for the record, in the country, in Margibi, we are the only county that got 2 sitting senators that are sanctioned for corruption. So that prints of a picture that the county is the most corrupt county in the country. Let's get our own record. We broke the record, the county I was born in. We broke the record in the world to have 2 sitting senators as corrupt and unsanctioned as we speak by the United States government. Both Nukwe and what the other guy name? Nathaniel McGill. Both of them are sanctioned. Some other all can lead thing will go on and we can forget. We can remember, we keep records, we keep track of things, and we, when it need be, we bring it back in the story. But this is what caught my attention. Y'all know Nukwe had the audacity, the tenacity, the guts. I don't know what running through his brain or through his head to go sue the American government to the court. Why they got to restrict him visa? They say they're not getting him visa because he wanted to come for the UN General Assembly, and America said they can't get him visa because he's on sanction, so he can't come in the people's country. Melbourne, that in other news that what's going on. Nukwe went to the American people to sue them to their own court that they refused to give him visa to come to the country. Nukwe from RGB is one of the sanctioned sitting senators in Liberia that I thought that Joseph Yuma Bwaga government will be trying to get through that case to ascertain the facts. I thought that's some of the things that they should be doing to show that they want to curtail, corruption and so forth. You got Nathaniel McGill in there sitting there. You got Bill Twawood in there sitting there. You got Jefferson Koji in there passing the right. Other people. I thought these are things that they will be looking into and say, let's work with the embassy to get these facts, to ascertain the fact. Let's give the guys then chance to come to the court to clarify themselves. Let the American government bring the evidences that they have against the guys that are corrupt, for which they put it on sanction, and let's clarify this thing. So, maybe I don't know, nowhere when sue the people say why they not get him visa.
Yes, my brother, thank you. That's tourist. I think our father, but because I was in the one of the county outside of the capital city, so I was off and on the internet. But again, yes, indeed. Quickly, let me just chip on that. I think that's one of the best things to do because Steve, even we may likely disagree and agree. So, for example, if America say that if I use Steve, you are criminal, they got to prove everything beyond reasonable doubt. So for me, I have no issue with him going through that route. But again, thank God that at least people were able to come and say no. All of the claims, counterclaim, and all the things saying you will not be able to travel because of all the situations. So I think the people will be able maybe few months or years from now on be able to bring their proof against some of our leaders. And that's the right way to go. Look, let's be fair, Steve. And not because he said US, then I mean everything he say is just about, or maybe someone will say it's gospel. No. So when you say Melbourne is a criminal, for example, you should prove everything beyond reasonable doubt. To come and be accusing people, to come and be acting like this is that, this is this, this is that, and you leave the people in limbo for some of us. Because let me tell you, my brother, we are also asking the fact check, those people who check, who are quote unquote who do the fact checking, right? To check on some of the incidents. That, for example, the auditors, quote unquote, that are people that were allegedly killed, people, so many things that allegedly happened in the previous government. So now this government is in power. So we need the fact checkers to tell us whether some of these things that were said on the media, some of the things that were said yesterday, whether they were true or not. Because we can't continue to live in the kind of more, or we can't continue to live like this, like, oh, still we just work on king, maybe on bad, maybe on a criminal, maybe on good, maybe on this. They're by the year that you see right, maybe not good.
No more.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy who normally interrupts people when they're speaking. I try to be quiet and listen. And I get your point. You were making some very interesting point. But unfortunately, this is not applicable to this situation. The way it works is now how you are saying it, how it's looking. First of all, the American government reserved the right to refuse visa from anybody in the world. The American government reserved the right. In other words, they have the right to do that. If the Americans say they don't want you to come to the country, they don't have to say you're criminal or not. They don't have to put any kind of case on you. They can say they don't want you to come. And guess what?
100% the right.
It is the right. But let's come back to this, to the case in point, right? Let's come back to the case in point before we get to the conversation of today. The case in point here is Senator Nukwe was put on sanction for alleged criminal activities.
Indeed.
If Senator Nukwe wants to get clear out, what Senator Nukwe is fighting for here is to get visa to come to the UN General Assembly. He's not fighting to clear his name. There are two different things here, man. Don't get anything clear. If Senator Nukwe wants to clear his name, there's a process and a step. He can write the United States Embassy or write whoever put him on there and say, my people, I want my name clear out. Can I have my day in court? Or he can go through the Liberian government, and he's a sitting senator. He's not just citizen. He's a government employee. He's a senator. He works in one of the branches of the government. Let him use that path. Let him go to, he can go to Joseph Human Parkai or write the executive or the judicial branch of government or all three branches of government and say, my people, I want my name clear. I didn't do anything. So let's compel the United States government to provide the evidences. I'm willing to go to court. Then the process now we'll be talking about. But if the United States, if you read the sanctions they put on all of these guys, and just for the record, Prince Johnson died as a sanctioned criminal from the United States government. So that one by a clear on record. We don't get it clear. You know what I mean? For you to die, you sanction why you die. You know what I mean? That is a disgrace. But without that, I have a Prince Johnson. The thing I'm trying to bring to your attention here is maybe there's a step and there's a process. The way you are saying it, it's not like the American government and what they say law and gospel. No, it's not. It's not like the American government. Wait now, let me say this. Of all of the people that got in Liberia, so you get in the American government, they will go one day, Prince Jacob, of all of the people, Jacob pick Natana Magio and pick Emmanuel Nukwe because they hate Mark Gibi or because they hate Kakata, they hate the people of Mark Gibi. And just decided to put sanction on these few people, these handful of people. You really think they don't have evidence to that fact that these guys committed crime?
So you want me to respond?
No, wait now, before you respond now. You really think that, oh, the government just work on one day, the American government just work on one day, they just decide to manufacture lies. What they get to, what do they get to benefit or gain from it? To just pick the individuals. The last point I want to make, then you can answer is this. It is not the American government's role to prosecute any Liberian or Liberian government official for crimes they committed in Liberia. It's not the American government to do that. The only reason why the American government interfere in the crimes committed by Charles Taylor's son, Chucky Taylor, for which he's in prison here, is because he's an American citizen, even though he committed the crimes and atrocity in Liberia. So bottom line here, Emmanuel Nukwe know the process is. He should stop worrying about getting visa to come here. It's the people's right to deny him visa. In fact, America not doing anything for Liberia anyway. Why you want to?
Yeah. So quickly, let me just maybe say this to some of our people. Some of us, we are not in support of even any of our lawmakers, leaders, government officials having their family members or relatives out of the country. For me, Steve, I one person who seriously speaking against some of these things. I want our lawmakers, children, family members, their wives, their husbands, and so forth to be here and to also experience some of the kind of difficulty that we're going through. So I'm not in support of anything. But again, here is the point. So let's play the devil advocacy role, as someone would say. Because mind you will not come here on the show, Steve, for and you want all of us to be for. So we always do things like this and give a the balancing of our show. So again, Emmanuel Nukwe and the rest of the team members or whosoever that were placed on sanction, quote unquote, because maybe they were not maybe be relating. Now, so can we also use say maybe stories to see some of these things that have been happening being the same? Can we also say yes? Maybe Steve was intimidated, Steve was abused, Steve rights was also siege, or maybe seized based on maybe someone from the USA who are also, working for certain group. Because mind you, these are kind of information that coming on another. People are saying, oh, the USA have their own group. People were buying this. People were doing the information. People were paying for this. So there where some of all come from. So Steve, let me ask you this question. So in the midst of all of the hauling and pulling, so if the US think that maybe some of the allegations, quote unquote, that maybe they place on these people, they want to investigate, how come they are taking so long to investigate some of these things?
Melbourne, to be very honest, I'm confused about what you're talking about. Why you bring USA into this conversation? What does USA have to do with this? I'm very confused. Why are you bringing USA in a crime that was committed by a sitting senator? The crimes are aligned. It had nothing to do with USA. It had nothing to, no monies about USA that were talked about in there. If USA was involved into this, when they were sanctioning it, it would have been said in it. It would have been written. It would have been stipulated. The fact that it wasn't said, I'm not going to play that little mind game. I don't do that. I stick with the facts and the issue. The issue here is these guys were sanctioned for crimes that they committed. It had nothing to do with USA. At that time, Donald Trump had not put no freeze on USA. Donald Trump will probably, I'm sorry, go ahead and do it back. I'm sorry, Milbo, I'm mistaken here. So please let's not confuse our people to seem like we want to make excuses.
So who are giving reports? Steve, so the question
it was not you said I was going to report. No. It was not you said I was going to report. They were not used to our report. It's one thing for you to investigate and say who are the sources of the proof that you guys have. That one thing, but it's another thing for you to send a blanket statement and say that you said I was giving a report. That is not true. Let's stop that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You have lots of agencies in our country that are giving report. The United States government is not going to rely on one report from one agency or from one person to make a decision. That's not how it works. That is not how it works in a civilized, well-coordinated, serious-minded nation. That's not how it works. People who are serious-minded, they go through investigative processes. You know how long it took for these sanctions to come on these guys? Do you know what kind of information they've ascertained? Do you know what kind of facts they've had? Do you know how much of a thing they went through? Even with the Natana McGill. Do you know it is alleged in part of the proofs? Cool. Part of the evidences of Natana McGill. Do you know that it is alleged that Natana McGill was recorded unknown to himself trying to break a deal? Mama, let me tell you something, Melbourne. That crap that you got going on in that country, that mess that you got going on in that country, where you have investigators, they finish going and establishing because the president came and said that hooligans went and burned the building down, the police director automatically came and fell in line and said the same nonsense without even thinking twice. What the issue for which the investigation was undermined, you think that what people do in the country? Let me tell you something, my brother, something that you don't know. If the American people decides to investigate you, Melbourne, they can even use your wife to get the facts from you. They can use your children to ascertain the facts. Because listen. Let me end my thought, please. They know that you have the ability to counter-sue them. They know that. So they will make sure they have their I's dotted and the T crossed before they can come around with this kind of allegations or before they can come around with these kind of sanctions. They don't fool around. They don't play around. These are grave things. These are grave sanctions against people worldwide. So if Nukwe then were to win this case, they can sue the American government. So the American government now with money because they ate a golf for and decided to just pick these guys, or they look in the sky and say, you know what, we'll do money more. And the name I fell on our Nukwe, the name I fell on our Samuel Twe. No, that's not how it works, my brother. So let's start fooling around. Let's start playing with serious things.
Good. So back to you, Steve. I like. Look, let me be frank, and in fact, I like the conversation 100%. And I like some of you who are commenting. Continue to comment. Some of your comments are making sense. We're going to look into some of your comments, right? But again, Steve, back to you, because if you look at all of the allegations, like you just stated, some of the things that just quote unquote alleged, so they are not facts. So now, why are we as people? Now, US come up and say, okay, Steve, you are criminal, for example, right? So you want us to just believe what US say, because mind you, like I stated from my conversation, that even the USA even have issues with the USA, because why? In fact, US even saying that some of the programs on the USA was even a place there to also intimidate people, or quote unquote to even maybe to do a lot of bad things, for example. So America even have issues. So now, Steve, back to you. In the midst of all of these things, do you want me to agree that yes, Steve is a criminal?
Melbourne, let's not continue going in this conversation, because, like I said, you are creating some serious confusion. You're tying yourself. I don't want to continue the conversation before I push you to the wall and you look funny in the time. First of all, it's no longer an allegation. It's no longer an allegation because they have come up with a case. If someone comes up to the word and put your name in the word as a criminal and say they have facts to it and listed the things that you did. Let me say this. Each of these guys that were put on a sanction list, they listed the criminal things that they did.
Indeed.
They didn't keep it secret. And there was nothing in there that was said about usage. So let's leave the usage conversation. Please don't bring usage in the conversation again, please. Please don't bring usage in the conversation, please. They never disclosed their sources that they got all the evidences from. No, they didn't do that. However, they accused them. Now, you as a human being who wants the right thing to be done for your name to be clear, Melbourne, if your name was on that list, don't you think it will be in your best interest to say, you know what? I know that these guys are lying. I want to counter this. I want to clear my name and then turn around and sue them for tarnishing my reputation. Don't you think that the right thing you're supposed to do?
Good. So then when you have problem now, we are called it Nukwe. For me,
but I don't have problem with Nukwe. My concern is Nukwe is making fool out of himself, because instead of trying to debunk this allegation or clarify his name, which will give him a visa to come to America, he's not doing that. He's jumping over the situation in front of him, and he's insisting that he wants a visa. And the people say, no, we can't get you visa because of the criminal sanction that is on you. So you can move from one thing and want another thing. He's not entitled to come to America. The only reason why Nukwe used to come here, Nukwe showed us on live, on a live feed, on a Facebook live, which was transmitted through one of our sister stations, that he has a United States, I think he had a United States green book, something like that, or green card. So he used to come here. Let me tell you something. Nukwe used to come to the United States and go back anytime he wants to. The same thing with Nathaniel McGill. Do you know that I was at the EULA inauguration when Nathaniel McGill made that pronunciation in the crowd, and I walked out that day, and I turned around, I called the EULA president after that we had a meeting. I said, if you accept that pledge, from Nathaniel Maggio. At that time, our president, I said, I will speak to our people in Arizona. We will withdraw our membership from EULA because this money is corrupt. Nathaniel Maggio and George Weah, they are corrupting the country. We can. How do you sit around and say, "I gave you 300,000"? Me and the EULA president, we had a serious conversation on the phone for I think almost 45 minutes to an hour. From there, I flew to Philadelphia. We met. We sat and we had a conversation along with the vice president. These are things that were done behind closed door to be able to reject the pronunciation that was made by Nathaniel Maggio. I was there that day for the very first time. It was the same day I met Samuel Jackson. Not Samuel Jackson. What did Papa name? What did Papa name like me on Facebook misbehaving? Where is he? He can be on spoon there too with him. Where is he? Where is he? Samuel Jackson or whatever, right? I know Samuel Jackson. I don't know his name, but I don't know his last name, but I think it's Samuel, whatever it is. We met in the bathroom. I was coming from the bathroom, and he was coming. You know what he told me? He said, "Oh, young man," he said, "I know your face." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Oh, and you on a show with that guy, what his name, that Seku guy on that Sktv." I said, "Okay, so what's up?"
I don't know what you always say to us.
Yeah, so I thought right in the he was leaving. I was leaving the bathroom. I was leaving the bathroom, and he was coming in. And he said, "Oh yeah, I remember your face. You know, I follow you guys. I can watch you guys." I said, "Okay." I said, "But how about you come on the show, or how about after this inauguration we meet, so that we can set up a time to come on the show, so that we can scrutinize you in your role and clarify your name on something, and we'll go back as far as your role you play in the PRC and all of that." Well, I didn't hear from him. Yeah, I know I will never hear from him. So, what I'm trying to say in essence is this, my brother. What I'm trying to say in essence is this. We can't sit on the platform and say that you say get the information. Whatever qualms or whatever claims people have, if Nathaniel Maggio or someone thinks that's unsanctioned things that you say give the information, then guess what they need to do? They can go to court and seek justice. It's fair. That's my encouragement to them. But he can't leave seeking justice to clarify me and say he needs to come to America and he needs to get a passport. Why they deny him a visa to come to the UN General Assembly? That your home?
So quickly, my brother. For me, whether you go to the US or not, that's not my issue.
You're not coming here, brother. Sorry. You're not coming
here. For me, it's not my issue. But my issue here to some of you who are following and commenting, I like that. My issue here is for the justice or for justice to be done. That's my point here. Now,
you think America, let me clarify the thing. You think America is like brother backward? You think America can tell you, you're not coming here and they sleep behind a horse? Then they sleep behind a horse, they get you visa, or clarify your name public. You think how it works in the country? You really think that funny thing that we're doing in our country? What they will say, we put you on suspension because you not declare your answer, then the next day you show up to working course when you're working. You think that foolishness that got going on in our country, that what they can do in the country? You really think so?
Let me finish. We'll come back to that one, but I agree with you with our system, because our system is poor, our system is weak, and our system, I think it is, I don't even know how to even describe it. But again, my point here is, I think justice should be done, even if these people are criminals or quote unquote, maybe they are in the wrong. I think the best thing to do is for the US to try them, give all the evidence, and make sure that at least they have their time in court. Because according to the senator that you said, is in fact you were able to even go to the court or to even communicate. So that doesn't speak volume. Sometimes we'll not just be talking, because I can say, because once upon a time you even say on the
went to the court for what? Went to the court for what? Stop saying you went to the court. Went to the court for what?
To clarify.
You don't want to clarify anything. You went to look for visa. Stop saying that, man. Stop misinforming the people. Stop doing that. This is not right. The man went to seek visa. You now want to clarify a name? What are you talking about?
No, the man is saying that the reason why he was denied visa. So, Steve,
the man went to seek visa. No. Listen. Clarify this, because the thing I can do in Labrador, and the thing I can do in Labrador, people trust you, and the Labradorian people trust you to get the factual information. When some of you are aligned with certain people, you don't even want to criticize, and you don't even want to say the truth, because you think that this is how life's supposed to be. This man now want to clarify his name, so let's not use that. That's not true. That's what you are making up. That is a lie. This man went to seek visa. It doesn't make any sense. How can you be on station and say you want to go seek visa? His case is not about clarifying your name. His case is about going there to go get visa. Does that make any sense to you? You're not worried about clarifying your name, worry about fighting for visa. Which one is more important? When you clarify your name, you will get a visa. You don't even have to go to court for the visa. You will get it. But you clarify your name, then you say you won't get visa. Which one is which? I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that. No, don't do that. We can't criticize one group of people, then we refuse to criticize the other group. Me, I'm not into that, bro. I'm not part of that thing. I'm not part of that thing. I try to be as fair and as balanced as I can be. If I say it's a crook or a criminal, if Joseph Boaga does the same thing that the way is doing, he is a crook and a criminal too. That's how it works. If Tommy does that too, it's going to be applied to him. I'm not into that.
So I agree with you 100%. But on this show, I think all of us will have a view. So allow me to speak out my view.
Okay.
I think, good. So you don't have to, say or control my view. Then that maybe we may not have a fruitful conversations. But again, I think that move on because I think the entire conversation are becoming like confrontational. And for me,
not confrontational.
Let me tell you the reason why I'm standing. The reason why I'm standing the way I'm standing. Let me tell you today. Let me be frank. I don't even have local number. I don't have any of the lawmakers, their numbers or anybody numbers. For me, I come here for the Liberian people. But you will not, this is a conversation. So two of us, we got to make it balance. You will not say yes, then I say yes, I agree with 100%. But again, we have to get everything, moving the way, So if you now becoming maybe confrontational, then I think that move on.
So Melbourne, let's get something clear. It has nothing to do with you aligning with my views. And this is something.
But then they apologize to me because
these are some of the problems that we have.
We're getting angry.
No, I'm not getting angry. That's why you are projecting. That's fine. You have the right to think that way. Yeah. That's the way I express myself. That's the way I express myself. If you choose to express yourself by sitting and just being like that, everybody different. I can be you, you can be me. I'm not asking you to align with my view. I'm asking you to align with the facts. We can't say because we want to disagree. So that means we leave the facts where the facts are and say just because we want to be in the name of disagreeing, so we might just allow anybody to say the lie. Or they might just say anything they want to say. No, that's not how it works. You can disagree when the facts have not been established, but the facts have been established here. You leave the fact in the name of you want to disagree. Then you say, because you want us to disagree and we can't all be on the same line. I'm not asking you to be on the same line. I'm just asking you to look at the facts. It has nothing to do with line. I don't have a line here.
So what's the fact? The fact here is the man should be able, communication, and the communication was sent back to him about what happened, right? So when I come and say maybe he was right by sending out these communications, and so for another team is anything confrontational.
So what the communication written for?
No.
What was the communication written for?
Even user has been used. User has been used.
What was the communication written for? What was the communication written for? What was the communication written for? Stop saying you wrote a communication. Why it was written for? And you read a communication? Tell the Liberian what the communication was written for. That's my point. What was that communication written for? He didn't just write any communication. What was in the communication that was written? That is my point. That's what I'm trying for us to get to. You can't just say, the man wrote a communication. Anybody can write any communication. The communication could have been for him to clarify his name. It could have been for visa. So which one is it now?
Good. He just said it. And that's the fact. So the communication I mentioned was how come he was denied opportunity of traveling to the US? For one reason, in the US said that, in fact, he was sanctioned based on corruption. He said, no, some of the allegations or all the allegations are not true. So I don't want us to admit. I don't want to go back and go.
That's what I said. Yeah, I don't even read the comments. That's what I said to you. The easier way to clarify his name, instead of going to the US to look for visa, the easier way to clarify his name, he knows that he was on sanction. He's aware. He saw the publication. They didn't put him on sanction behind the house. The easier way to clarify his name is to do this. Go through your Liberian government. The man wrote to ask for visa, Benin. He didn't write to ask for a need to be clarified. He wrote for visa. He wrote to be given why he was denied visa. He wrote because he was denied visa entry to the United States. And so if he wants to get the visa, then what he needs to do, reach out to his government and let him get the right thing. That's it. Until then, You can rest assured that they're not touching their soil. They're not coming in America. It is what it is. Until they can clarify the name. By the way, let's move on.
So we're gonna move on. Well, let me just tell you there quickly before we move on. For me, what I will not go for me. I always say, even myself, maybe let me tell some of you today. It's not my. I don't even go to America. Some of you, maybe you will not go to America. I don't care.
About that, bro. You won't go to America. Start saying that.
No. I don't want to go. They say I'm gonna say. I
beg you, let me out. I beg you, let me out.
Hello, no. You're not going to censor me. That's my right.
Okay.
I'm telling you on this platform.
Okay.
I'm telling you on this platform that going to America is not my wish, or it's not what I'm fighting for. No, I'm fighting for better Liberia. That's my fight on this platform. So US is not my home. So what should I be fighting about going to America? So people calling, yeah, man, you know, going to America. I don't care about going to America. Don't miss that for me. You don't even give me invitation. You don't even give me visa or visiting visa. It's your right.
You want to offer you not again?
See what they Steve, but I mean, don't say to me.
When the offer you not again?
No. Let me tell you, I will only take offer that makes sense. I will not take any illegal offer. I will not take any maybe offer that have to do with people or maybe manipulating the no. Steve, let me tell you, I know how to go to America before I live a better life. Let me correct some of these things that in some of our people's mind today. Maybe you see today, I went Buchanan last night, and I was okay. I didn't call anybody. I was okay. I went Buchanan last night with all of the holding and pulling, and I came back today. Where am I right now? I'm on the show. I just coming. I just enjoying. I'm here. So I don't need anybody to say, oh, maybe you gotta go. No. The only thing I need is for Liberia to get better. When Liberia get better, my children.
My man, will say for you,
Thank you. So I'm
you can't lead that story. And I'm buying out.
No, I will go on the normal basis.
Yeah, lead out or no, brother. And I'm on that thing with you. When we send for you, you can't forget that story. The other my people else are maybe not what you're talking today. That Lagos talk.
Okay. Every day I will tell you, Steve.
The Digo on Lagos talk today. Your leader, the Digo on Lagos talk. Where would the Digo? Digo, let's move on. Digo, let's move on. Digo on Lagos talk today. Digo will come. When we send for Digo will come. You're who watching the show here from America, your guy American embassy, we'll see how Digo there. We're begging you. And Lagos talk. Digo, we're just joking here. Don't take the thing serious. But anyway, maybe I'm begging them move to the end of it. When we send for you, we come back. Do that thing.
So that move to the CMC. I think today, even though we have the
so what's going on in the country before we get to the CMC, because we got a breaking news here that
with the fire investigators, maybe you want to talk about the fire investigators, my man. So I made off and on with the entire team and be free. So I have few stories that I really have in mind had to do with the fire investigators who are in Liberia. Myself, I'm confused. I want to also ask you, how come after tampering with someone will say, quote unquote, with the evidence, well, now the Liberia government sent for fire investigators?
Well, first of all, Milburn, that's an important point you raised there. Let me just be honest. Because we're in the rest of the show on the CMC and so forth. That's an interesting point you raised up about the fire people. We just touch on it in passing because tomorrow we'll spend more time on social issues and then we'll get into some of these conversations, right? Milburn, this is what's confusing about the whole fire service thing. And I like the premise you laid. The first thing is, how long was the fire incident again? How long has it been? How long has this whole issue been?
Since I think that happened in December, I think almost 3 months.
Okay.
Months.
So going on to maybe 90 days, we'll say, which is 3 months. We're not include this month. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt from December to February, that 3 months, right? The place, as we speak so far, normal businesses have been going on, right?
Even including
what kind of evidences were collected? No, go ahead. You're saying even including, say something about
including the president annual message was also hosted at that venue.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it poses a lot of questions for any kind of serious investigation, because one thing I wanted to get clear is what kind of evidences were collected. But not only that, the entire investigation, in my view, has been undermined by both the president and the police, because they've already come out with their conclusion without even conducting an investigation, or without even allowing an independent body to come and without even allowing an independent body to come and make clarification. So how do you, that means, in my view, whatever outcome will come from that investigation has already been premeditated. Whether you like it or not, bringing white people or whatever color or whatever it is, after you've done according to your own investigation. If you want an independent person to do this, immediately that thing happened, Joseph Boakai shouldn't have said made any kind of public pronunciation like he did, which was backed by the police IG. As soon as Joseph Boakai said, I think few days or whatever it is, he came and said similar thing Joseph Boakai said. They proceeded to getting people, interrogating them, and it is alleged that they even torture someone. So if they already did their own investigation, if they already went ahead and already accused people and they got people in court or whatever it is, why are you getting independent investigator to can't do anything now? To can say what thing? To can say different thing that you said? To can say different thing that you said? Why you never left it neutral and let the independent investigator come on the scene when this thing was going on, so that they can gather all the evidences and do what they're supposed to do? Let me tell you this, my people. This is just to create a lot of confusion and distraction. I will say it repeatedly. Say what you want to say about me. Get vexed with me. Take it personal. Take it however you want to take it. Joseph Yuma Boakai is not a serious-minded old man. It's not personal. It's not disrespectful. It's just the fact of the matter. I will say it again. Joseph Yuma Boakai is not a serious old man. He can never be serious. He will never be serious. And he doesn't want to do what is right. It's not in him to do what is right. Say what you want to say. Get vexed with me. Say it's an insult. I'm insulting the papa because I say he's not a serious-minded man, or I say he will not do what is right. Say it however you want to say it. There are proven track records of not only Joseph Boakai being a liar, Joseph Boakai being deceptive, Joseph Boakai being a crook, but it can be proven that Joseph Boakai has done nothing in his entire life that is right, to do what is right. Everything is about some kind of crooked way of doing it, and some kind of funny way of manipulation and using other people. This in itself is a proof. So, what are the investigators coming to do now? What are the investigators coming to do? What? What are they really coming to do? Oh, disagree with that? With the other person that already got in court and they allegedly already found guilty? Now what are the investigators coming to do? Prove them wrong? You really serious? When the president came and made a pronunciation that the place was burned down by hooligans, I'm not sure if he's a fire inspector or whatever it is. So, what is it? No. And these are some of the things that we're talking about. Oh, maybe they want to do damage control to put in the news outlet that, the fire got at the place and it brought it. It's belated. It's late. I don't know who's telling you all these things. It's late. You already undermine yourselves. You undermine the entire process, starting from the president. The same way how when President George Weah stood on our pulpit, one or two auditors died and said they were involved with sexual intercourse in the car on the pulpit. And we call him out for that, for interfering with the investigation. That is the same way how we are calling out Joseph Boakai for interfering. You don't do that when you are the highest up, when you're up there. You don't do that. That's your role. That's why you appoint people to do that. That's why you got Gregory Coleman, you got other people. You appointed them. You don't do the job. You don't appoint people and do. You don't even know the job that you're doing, your own work that you're doing. You didn't even do it. Somebody got to be whispering in your ear that you got to drink water to remind you that that's all take you serious. Somebody got to remind you to drink water and shake your hand. And you come in public and tell me, say, that hooligan person has all listen to you. I'm supposed to listen to you. You who they reminded, you who John Lobo in a church in Philadelphia, Victory Harvest Church, Victory Harvest Church, were reminding you what to say, what to answer. That means to take you serious. Then you turn around, your own body guy who behind you, reminding you to drink water, and you can tell me say that, you know, and then they hooligans them, whatever it is, and this is not gonna be done. I'm supposed to tell you serious. Me. I'm supposed to tell you, you your vice president sat and say your brain gone down the drain. That was a joke that passing around. Jeremiah Kun. Jeremiah Kun's a joke. And he said on a job that to be passing around with Joseph Boga Bear, or he passing around with a man who he said, yeah. He said when they call him to be vice president, what he said. In his statement, they call him to hold the paper, to throw the paper bear. The man who he said bring gun down the drain. Then he said he went to a bear. He said, you funny? Passing around with medicine man hair calling your head. He said, you see what you Jeremiah Kun? You're not serious. You're not serious. You guys are not serious. Jeremiah Kun and Joseph Boga are not two group of jokes. They're not serious. They don't want to do what is right. So, I mean, no, bro, let's not waste our time. This is a joke. This is a cover up.
Yes, indeed, my brother.
Right.
Yes, indeed. So you are correct into all of the that you just stated or you just said. But quickly, let's move into the CMC. Even though I was off and on with the internet, the citizen movement for change, right? That is the newest political party on the block. Today they have their convention in Nimba County, and they selected on Musa Hassan Bedete, representative of District number 7, Nimba County, to lead the party for now. So that's the latest news, and these are some of the news happening back home. And even though I was off on and so forth, but I think we now have to, we got to give it up to the team in Nimba County for job well done. So that means we now have a new political party called the Citizens Movement for Change. Today, their political leader is Honorable Musa Zambede. What say you, my brother? In the midst of all of these things, political parties and Liberian people switching.
Oh man, you scared to say the CEO of Sktv were also giving position. The man said, "Now why are you jumping over the other news? Then that part of the news to be talking funny thing. I don't understand."
The one I said based on the internet situation. So you bring the one they say in other news. Why you want to doubt me? Look, people that find a show to the end of this Steve, they might dig one, but now I know that they're bastard brother.
No, man, I just asking you, why you afraid of?
I will be very, very careful with you. You say you want to be sending your own bastard brother. Me, the one I get, I want to get to you. Say in other news. You won't bring Mr. Kanye.
I just asking you, you talking the thing that you see that the problem with you there, man. That the problem with you there, man. I'm not even understanding you. Why you afraid? You see that it's so that the situation with you, that the problem they put on no, that the thing I be dealing with behind closed door. Hold that here. You say Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete, that chairman, but you not even say the CEO yet get position too. Why you afraid? They make a position now.
So my facility to CMC. I don't know that you're thinking you're talking here today.
No, you're ready. But anyway,
Steve, in fact, I finished giving Steve the news. So you're going to be asking Steve. No man can break your one to me. You're asking Felicia Free Water. Ask Steve from working on party to working on party. That one is up to you people. So my brother, that's the news. And quickly, let me just chip in. Steve, on a very serious note, I think our government, they have to do better. Because right now, as we speak, the U.S. rate is 200. And the prices of commodities going to go up.
Yeah, but Mama, I mean, one question and you won't put another question. You won't keep me to
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Chairman. You leak. You leak. Sorry, you leak. Go ahead.
Folks, first of all, let me say this. I know some people. I know some people might say I've seen different reactions. We heard of this party in the making for a few weeks or months ago. There are a lot of things that we hear about. We don't talk about some of them. We might throw hint. There are a lot of things that we know. We might not say in public. But I think it's welcoming. And the reason I say it's welcoming is because the Liberian people, since 1980, the power, the Moja, whoever it is, they voted for a multi-party system. They wanted more than one party. They'll be honest. And if we are on the Liberian people side, the reason why some people were killed, some people died, some people lost family members and loved ones, and the country went into what it went into, part of it was people felt marginalized. They felt like there were only two-party systems at a time. And that was unacceptable. And so I don't believe people should be mad at the current political leader of the CMC for deciding to, along with other Liberians, to open a political party. No, I don't think so. I think it should be welcoming because this is what Liberians wanted before some people were even born. You understand, Melbourne? Part of the thing that Liberians wanted, what they wanted, multi-political parties, and the democracy should be spread out so that other people can have voices too.
Yes,
so
indeed.
I'm not here to go against the Liberian people's will. The same way how 2023, we told you guys don't vote Joseph Yuma Boaka, you insisted that you will vote him. I'm here to respect your will and your wishes. But I'm also here to remind you that when you make decisions and choices in life, there are consequences to it. And so we'll live by the consequences that come with Joseph Yuma Boakai. So let's respect the fact that we agreed as Liberians to have multi-parties democracy in the country. So I wanted to start at Melbourne that I have no qualms. I have no issue with the new party that's formed. In fact, it is welcomed by the Liberian people, and I respect the will and the wishes of the Liberian people. As evidenced by that, Joseph Yuma Boakai is our president today. That democracy we in. That democracy we in. So I'm not here to make noise about that party or to say anything. Now, I want to see the manifesto. I want to see what they intend to do, and I question. Then I will raise questions as to what they want to do for the Liberian people, what has been done, what they will do, and what they're promising. This will be where I will ask questions. But in terms of forming a party, maybe on the day I call you want form party, you call me, I won't be party, I'll be party, I won't be party, I'll say that. Tala. So I don't have no issue with that other wall. I just want to congratulate Mr. Sekou Kane, who was named as the chairperson for, I think, for the Softing region, if I'm not mistaken. I saw him
giving us update.
I saw him on Facebook.
See, I can see you. Tell us.
Man, when you see that the problem with you, Jenna, I play your own tate on you are interrupted you 1 or 2 times, you are very fraud. You say,
no,
angry.
I would never.
You tell you lead that story, bro. The way you but
young man would never.
Congratulations to Sekou Kane. You see that one made SKTV diverse. That one made SKTV diverse. Melbourne can wake up tomorrow and choose to support ALP. He will be respected on the show. His view will not overshadow the bigger vision or picture of SKTV. I woke up this morning and I saw the appointment of Sekou Kane. Wow. And I want to say it today. Me and Sekou never sat down before for him to say, oh, they come and appoint me as this or as that. No. Because you know why? People have rights. Nobody independent is seized. And nobody is disrespecting anybody's view or your independence. So Sekou has right to belong to anywhere he wants to belong, to serve anywhere he wants to serve. The day he chooses and sees that, oh, they're not suiting me, or now why I want that for the Liberian people are not in line with it, he can choose to go wherever he wants to go. So I want to say big congratulations to him. And, you know, like he said before, and I want to reiterate on this show, we will not sit 2029 and make the mistake we made. You accuse us of taking side with Alexander Cummings, and we're paid by Alexander Cummings, but let Alexander Cummings party there. Why say we not go become B-men there? So you see how you guys have been debunked and shamed? Some of you who've been passing around your foolish narratives. You've been accusing people falsely. But here's something also I want to say to all of you guys. 2029, we'll get involved. We'll be in the trenches. We have to. When I just said on the radio, you get funny men who sat on the radio, lie to the Liberian people with no integrity. People that never had a job. People that pass around and say they went to Harvard, they went to Harvard. Let me tell you something. Myself, who's saying that I went to Harvard. I took a couple of statistic classes there. I can prove it to you. And in America, I'm on a competitive level doing a competitive job. The one who said they went to Harvard, who left from here and go hustle on your in Liberia. They were not doing anything yet. Including the Jerry Limit Pierre. I challenge him. The so-called Harvard they went to. They just came here, they collected government resources from there, store went over there, taking one class here, fame. I say it. They got a bunch of F's. Only with the need that they went to Harvard. I'm saying it. They produced nothing here. They did nothing while they were here. They were on radio. They were making noise. They can show anything. The world BB Kosu and sat on the heat getting hot on here. Soon to that one, they went to Labrador. And they went to Labrador. You know what they're doing? They are stealing. Because while they were here, they were doing nothing productive. They were not contributing to society here. The only thing they know that to steal, that corruption they know. I'm saying it. And I want to challenge them with a so-called Harvard deal. You know, when they won the best school, you went to Harvard. You went to Harvard. What did you do when you were here? What did you study in Harvard? Can't show what you studied in Harvard. Can't show what you did with the degree that you got from Harvard, what you did to impact the society here. That's how we know that you do something serious in Liberia. But you say, yeah, hold it, you do nothing. You collect money from corrupt politicians. Can you spend small money on public and talk nonsense and talk foolishness when they win power, you go there. Then you're conglomerate. You're stealing from your own people. And they level your own. Your partners, your win Harvard. With the mystify that Harvard nonsense you're talking about. We inside. Some of our 100% now. They ain't do nothing here. And you will not do nothing in your life talking about your go ahead. Maybe go ahead. You have any question?
Yes. So thank you. I don't know what Muna stay active. Muna?
Active. I'm active.
Yeah, but today that your birthday, don't mind Steve. Oh, today, Steve, all it is saying right now is fine for your birthday. So don't mind and don't be deterred by some of the things. But again, what's the you into all of these?
I'm female generation to do girls to do. Okay, for me,
Go on, Mama.
A female generation platform. The whole one. For me, the new party, we just have to pray that to know what they have for Liberian people, because when they say the thing, they have platform, they say they have to positive things. So we just have to pray that what they have and thing to put out, then we can take it from there. But it's not a bad thing to say our CEO being appointed. Congrats. Oh yeah, to do the check and balance to see our best that Liberia can be on the right path. That's all I can say.
Well, thank you, Muna. So quickly, let me come in with the entire CMC. In fact, let me say congratulations to the team. Those of you who are maybe that were given positions. I don't know which position that some of you are maybe some will say holding on to. But again, let me be frank on this platform. That Steve was saying, right? Some of us here, whether Mr. Connor is here, whether Steve is here, whether Mark is here, Muna, Lawrence, and all of them, whichever person will be here, we have our own rights or our view to issues. Let me say this to some of you. So because some of you will feel that, because maybe Mr. Connor is part of the CMC, that means who will come here, all of our maybe talking and so forth will be control or censor, whatever Mr. Connor. No. So again, let me say congratulations to the newest political party, the CMC. Look, we say these things times with our number. Again, that's the country. As long as you choose to say, let everybody have their own political party, that's not going to happen. But until you can come by and say, no, the movement that I've been talking about, right? To say, okay, maybe we want to have maybe 4 political parties, then, well, that's it. But for now on, as far as we are concerned, we have a multi-party system in this country. So maybe if I want to be a politician, I will establish my own political party. You not like people like King Asfor Wright, Felicia Wallow, and all of you, my sister Martin or your Cindy Martin, and all of you, you not like that my business. I will establish. Yes, that's a multi-party system. So moving forward, let's respect people and let us allow people to freely associate. You know, Steve, before you come on, my brother, I have serious issues with some of us Liberians. You know, one of the issues is that we will not want, or maybe we, quote unquote, have issues with people supporting political parties of their choice. And that's wrong. That's bad. That's terrible. You don't have to insult people just because they support ANC, they support OCC, they support BCC, or they support CCC. No. Respect them because it is their right. But if you want to fight people just because they support the other political parties and they're not supporting your party, so because of that you want to insult them, you want to load down on them, no, then maybe we'll get issue with you. For me, Steve, that there where I have issues. But everybody have the right to support any political party of their choice. Let's respect them. Let's love them. The only thing is that when they vote for any leader of their choice and the leader is not doing anything well, we should be able to bring the leader to book. I mean, we will tell the leader that what you're doing is wrong. But having issue with the people, oh, you voted for Steve, and yes, Steve there, Steve messing up, we throw you another vote. No, for me. So that's it, my brother. I don't know why you have anything before we go to the line.
So Melbourne, before we go to the lines, like I said, congratulations to Chairman Musa Hassan Bilete, to Sekou Kane. I think I also seen that Dr. Francine was named. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to everyone else that was named as part of the newest party. Like you said, I want to agree with you 100%. It is their right. It is the right to associate. That's what the Constitution and what the laws call for. You can associate and disassociate at your own wish, right? The same way how we say in the Constitution, the president can appoint. You work at the will and pleasure of the president. He can fire you. He doesn't have to explain himself. The same way these people don't have to explain himself to anyone. You know, I saw a couple of people commenting on Sekou post on Dr. Francine, congratulated Sekou and said she's willing to work with him. You know, she's excited to work with him or whatever it is. And it's not asking about the ANC or whatever it is. Well, Dr. Francine has the right to disassociate with the ANC too. Elections are over. She can choose her path. Listen, these are things that people must do. But here's the interesting part. I see some of these people are laughing at the newest political party. They're making fun. They're making jokes or whatever it is. The truth behind this is they're afraid. They're afraid. Some of them are uncomfortable. And for what we have gathered, listen, I'm not here to blow the party trumpet. That's not my role. I'm not part of the party. I've never been, I've never signed up to the party or anything like that. But what I can say, that there were efforts, tireless efforts made to stop this from coming to light. That we're aware of, and we have facts to it. There were tireless efforts made to stop this from happening. You understand? So as funny as it sounds, as joking as it sounds right now, the serious part will come because the Liberian people need alternatives or whatever it is. The people need alternatives. So if whoever chooses to leave whatever party, chooses to go wherever they want to go, guess what? Let them go there, wish them luck or blessings or whatever it might be, however you term it as, and let people move on. So those of you who are jittery, those of you who are afraid or whatever it is, the reality is the country, the constitution, the laws, the rules, and the people have called for multi-parties democracy. And that's what's going to happen. We respect that. And we look forward to holding Chairman Musa Hassan Bilete. I know he will be on the show here. Sometimes we've invited him. This time around, Sekou did an invite. We have done an invite so that we can question him on the party, question him on what they intend to do and other things like that. So, I mean, it will be a fascinating conversation once he replies to our invite. He will come and we'll have the discussion. We're asking the necessary questions. We'll delve into the party, its manifesto, and what they intend to do for the Liberian people, and what is their plan. The good thing about all of this also too is we must point out, Milborn, is this party will not form 6 months to election. It will not form 1 year to election. So that means they have work to do. You understand? You can form a political party, not just joking thing. They have work to do to sustain themselves, to become competitive, to convince the Liberian people, and to gain the necessary relevance, both in the diaspora and back home. So they have a huge responsibility. They have huge work. It's not about talking about all the political party and they want and that one. They have huge work. And I will say this: I will commend Chairman Musa, not Chairman Rena, political leader Musa Hassan Belete. Let me take the chairman title off. Because somebody said you will soon join a new party coming. No, Mama, I know that woman. I'm not joining no party. Not yet. And I'm part of no party yet. Yeah, there's a lot of work I'm doing behind closed door with different organizations and parties. I will say that. There's a lot of work I'm doing behind closed door. If I were to open up on someone and say, you'll be like, oh, so that I didn't, we didn't know. But hey, that's not what we're here for. But here's the issue. I must commend him to be able to convince or reach out to Sekou, even Dr. Francine, to bring these people on board and other people that are brought on board. Some of these people already belong to an institution or part of an institution. So to even bring them on board shows that there is some work that have been done behind closed doors. Moment to convince people to join a political party, especially a new party, that work, it requires work. It requires time. So that means this thing has been in the making for a while. And that's what you need to realize. It's been in the making for a while. Is he going to convince other people? Is the party going to convince other people to join from the Unity Party, from the CDC, from ALP, from ANC, from Liberty Party to join? You can bet that from the information we have gathered, it's going to get hot in the political arena in Liberia. Don't be surprised when you see other people switching, pledging allegiance to the CMC. You're taking it for a joke now, but it is a serious thing that you guys are doing. It is not a joke. It is not a joking matter. I'll leave it there. You'll be passing around making tree. It'll get serious. It will get serious. And when I put yourself together, it'll get serious. It will get serious. But
right. So that moves to the line to interact with our people. The numbers to call is 0770-203125. Again, 0770-203125. That's the number to call. Let me see who on the line. Charles Cooper. Charles, good evening.
Good evening, my boss.
Yeah, man, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm Charles Cooper. I come from Calvi to Poro. Let me say thank you to Steve. Maybe Article 17 of our Constitution is clear. And as a person who believes in the tenor of democracy, I want to say kudos to the folks for the formation of the new party. And you see, maybe every politician in our country may have their own flaw. So those who are laughing at the new political party, they have to tell their party that they are supporting so we can see if they have things in their party so that they can be laughing at other people's party. Because maybe there is a normal politics in that, bro. Our politics is for bullying. So bullying is part of political culture. But maybe some of us may not let Mr. Berete, but maybe for me, I like to be bold with the conversation.
Yeah, quickly.
One thing I do admire about Mr. Berete, he's a political fighter and he has perseverance. And as a politician, there is a good characteristic. So I don't think you will be cared about people who are bullying him. There is a drug politics. Bullying is part of political culture, so it's not strange.
All right. Thank you so much, Charles Cooper. To this caller, good evening.
Johnson Maybon Kula.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
My brother. This is David King, and I do join you from my Smenote resident in Lower Makivi County, District number 2. Maybon, let me say kudos to Honorable Benedict for his new political sojourn. Parker Matthew and other people fought for multi-party democracy, and today we are enjoying what we call multi-party democracy after Matthew and other people have left. So I just want to wish Mr. Ability well in a new political sojourn. And I don't want deceptive people to come to a party tomorrow to damage him, because he won a Liberia, one of the best politicians that I have seen, not just by the physical look, but by his deeds. He has shown over the time that he's somebody who means well for this country. And as a matter of fact, we will support anybody who will come with a clear agenda to see Mama Liberia moving forward. And I want to congratulate him again.
Thank you so much. To this caller, good evening. Please.
Yeah, how are you? I'm from Maggie.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, my dear.
Yeah, I'm speaking to the issue of Emmanuel.
Yeah, go ahead.
On Emmanuel, told the Maggie on Nathaniel Maggie was essential when you were about to contest on the senatorial seat. Maggie went and told that Gideon was disqualified by America by censoring because he was a corrupt man that he cannot work with him, so the Maggie people do not follow him. So he speak to all that Maggie was a bad person. Then he turned around and see Emmanuel came later and joined Emmanuel get to do the runoff election to campaign for the CDC. And now, in the case of Nukwe to was essential and he did not declare the doubt to the Liberia people, if somebody have not taken it to court and you know the meaning of that sanction, you know the stigma it follow. Up to now, he cannot clear the doubt of the Liberian people. So, I'm going to say, for him running to the embassy, somebody is saying that he only went to request for visa, he went to clear his knee. That was not the referral procedure.
All right,
so
thank
you. I think he needs to follow the referral procedure by law.
All right, thank you so much. To this caller, good evening. Yes, my dear, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for your show, Megan. Once again, this is our David Sunday. I join your discussion for Omega Market, the legacy of Super President. You see, some of us, our ability is our representative on District 7. But by force, you political parties, some of us say, only our breath, we need to ask a hard question. When he left and went to Nimba, to run for the representative position, he wanted. But he met a political party then that was established in the Bayern called MDR. But it was not a one day for our ability to declare support for that political party for all the years. But now he has come out to 4 separate political parties. Some will say, they are going to ask me a question, what the intention? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being part. To this caller, good evening.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, my dear, go ahead.
Yeah, I will just call you to the issue relating to the new political party. I want to know why is your party about to, because I'm willing to be one of the members, a phony member.
All right, good. See what tell you. Thank you. See what 770.
No, I'm telling you, I don't
okay. 077. Hey, my young man, no wahala. Hey, you know what the party?
You learn noise. I swear you learn noise.
07. 0770203125. That's the number to call to be part of the SKTV show this evening. And call in the let's talk about something happening. Yes, indeed. So let's talk about something happening. Yeah, that we've been discussing right the SKTV show again. 0770 203-125. Those of you who are calling, sorry though. Yeah, call back so that at least you can also be part of the show. Yeah, let me see to this caller quickly. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Memo.
Yeah, my dear, go ahead.
Yeah, this honest ready. I call from 77.
Okay.
Thank God for whose ability. Maybe bring something out there when you go organize new political party. But you have been there on arrival. Thank you.
All right. To this caller, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead quickly, man. Dear, your line is a little bit disturbing, but go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to declare my support for a new party.
All right, for a new political party.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, now, Steve will tell you what the party are called located.
Please.
Okay, I will tell you. Hey, my man, hello to this call. Good evening.
Yeah, Nibon, how you doing? This is Brown Tati.
Oh yeah, uncle. Good evening. I saw someone commenting and say my uncle was uncle. Thank God you call in. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes. And let me say hi to Skitu Ado, more and Sekuna on. And let me say hi to Muna. I think our birthday today.
Yeah, man. Today Muna birthday though.
I've been following her. So I just called, I don't wanted to call today, but because of her birthday and she's from my county, let just give me 30 seconds. Let me just sing one stanza of her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Muna. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, thank you so much, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Uncle Brian Tate, for remembering Muna. And keep your calls coming. We take more calls. 0770-203125. That's the number to call this evening to be part of the SKTV show. Today's caller, good evening. Hello? Yes, my dear, we're okay. Thank God for life. Go ahead.
I do join you from King of Village Bell.
Okay, go ahead, my dear.
We are the members of that party.
When I get it, is it all the motorcyclists will be part of the political party?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So today's caller, good evening.
Good evening to you and good evening to me in the listeners. I'll join the conversation for my
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
Let me appreciate you this afternoon, this evening for the show. What you see in Liberia, people want to do things, but when all of do it, then it becomes a problem. And this country, why you got freedom of association and disassociation. So when today moves out from the party, you don't want to be a part, just sit down and leave it alone. But it's not a crowd to form a party because it is his right to form a party. It is your right to join it. It is your right to leave another party. It is your right to go to a party. I believe that anybody happy, anybody to go to a party. So today I can wake up, I want to go to a party. It's not a crowd. So that people stop criticizing. Or some of the parties in the country are not useful, and those new parties will be the one that will take them away. So thank you.
Thank you so much to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, how are you? Oh, sorry for the feedback.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take your time to call the number. You will keep calling me asking for your number. Take your time to call the number, please.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so the number is 0770-203125 or 203125. That means 0770-203125. Today's caller, good evening.
Good evening, neighbor.
Yeah, my dear, go ahead.
This is Oliver G. Noah.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, my dear.
Yeah, thank you for being on the street to be in the know of the happening across the 15th of Florida division of Liberia, the most around the country. You see, I'm so happy to hear that Mutabele has established a political party. Saying he attempted establishing the only party and did not work out. Hope to see a party working on. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, Mabel.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Sakba Nene and I call from Wukian, Pinsville.
All right, thank you.
I'm very grateful to Chairman Belletti.
Hello. Well, we are not getting him. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, Mabel.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Go ahead, my dear. What's your name and from where you join us?
My name is Melvin Mazakwe. I'm joining you from Tukodro.
Okay.
Yeah, Mabel, I just want to tell our preferred colors, asking on the mobility when Nima and Ren won. When now, why he thought MGR because they're having a tradition party. And they will go also from Nima country and you form your own political party. What the class? Okay, man, neighbor.
All right. Thank you so much. To this caller, good evening.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Let's say good evening, neighbor. This is RCF Dwana. I'm calling from Govacho community.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, my dear.
Okay, please don't hate me for what I'm about to say concerning.
And job is saver. That's the only thing.
Thank you.
You can respectfully disagree, but you're not got to be.
I will definitely be.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, I want to say to the Liberian people that political parties in Liberia, multi-party system is not helping our country. It is not political party the formation. Otherwise, we have 50 or 500 political parties, and we get nothing out of them in this country. I think what we need to become political party that look like people forming school and being the proprietor of the head of those political parties. That whatsoever they say is fine. They don't go against them, they take them out of the party, they call it expel. I saw the MPP taking one of their members to court. They went to Supreme Court and they came back and went together and things are fine. So it's better for people to disagree to agree in a political party and stay there and develop this country. But I want to borrow the word from a young man that spoke there and said, Waka is a joker. Therefore, Musa Grete is a joker.
All right. Thank you. Today's caller, good evening.
Chief, how are you?
So they continue interesting. Go ahead, my dear.
Yeah, please provide a number for loan start to now, Chief.
All right. So we will look in that direction, but go ahead. Thank God that you're on the line. Yeah, don't be advocating for today's caller, good evening.
Good evening, neighbor.
Yeah.
I'm chatting for calling on Nazo. I want to use the media to appreciate them ability for starting a new political party. This is a new opportunity for you. But my question is, I want to ask them ability, how can one be a member of UD or CMC?
All right. Thank you. All right. I think I don't know how can Steve Hardy some of the officials. Still, you guys issues. You had some of the officials from us. The people not asking all the questions. Like you answer today. Today's question, good evening. Meet the people call them.
Dealing well. Stop it. Nah. Don't let the program say I'm not part of the party. Don't do that, bro.
Today call good evening. Yeah.
I'm Matthew.
Good. Thank you for joining us, my dear.
Yeah, I'm a teacher in there, woman. The people want big party. Me, my promise I made is if I will go for somebody, I'm saying that in the water, the water, they talk about me to be all money, they near with it. So, any matter what comes to my ear, I will give my food, my children, my husband will give food to me. Thank you. Any report are you?
All right, thank you. That's not contact. In fact, good. You see it? Oh, political party. Good evening, go ahead, my dear.
My name is James Doe. The people that brought people English big man. Your English people say democracy is actually working and is working in Liberia. The reason why people are getting very on Musa Hassan Belete because they think that Hassan Belete is going to take people from their party. But I think it is a good thing that Hassan Belete from this party. Some who haven't host any party membership, I sure we will come on board.
Oh.
Thank you very much to Hassan Belete.
Thank you. Hello, the political party will help members. How can people? My brother Aki, good evening. Hello. Well, let me see. I think Aki is not active. To this person, good evening.
Okay, good evening, Sktv.
Yeah, go ahead.
We thank God, thank you that this radio station, this particular Belete, the Sktv people have finally opened a political party.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're gonna be very, very serious. No, they show having open any political party. When you follow all of our conversation, we don't say Sktv open political party. You listen. Hello, thank you. So take it back. No. So take it back.
Okay, new political party has been established.
Okay, go ahead.
And we thank God that Mr. Belete is at the hurricane. Now, my own point is, every time we listen to Sktv and they will be condemning Baka for appointing rules, appointing this, we're coming to hear the criticism for Sktv, the people they coming to appoint now.
Why you appoint angels? We need to hear.
Who na angel in where now? In a political party?
In a new political party. Every day,
My young man go sleep, but your project.
rules for picking things. That's why I told angel will occupy the party. We need to hear the names.
Steve, my good night. See all of you for the caller. Steve, we got 9 more minutes.
I wanted that man to remain on so I can ask him. Only one question I get.
Yeah.
Does he agree? Does he agree with what Joseph Parker has appointed a bunch of rogues because Joseph Parker himself is criminally minded?
But I want to ask you, we talking about all these things.
The fact that the man can come in public and say that, I mean, he agree with what we said. The only thing he wants for us to reciprocate similar things. So I agree with him that he agreed. Since they're part of the we agree crew. So I want to agree with our caller, the last caller. Thank you, caller, for admitting openly to the public and to the world that Joseph Parker is criminally minded, so he has appointed a bunch of criminals. Thank you. I appreciate you. At least we have some Joseph Parker supporters or Unity Party partisans that are willing to admit the fact for once in their life. You know, the march that we got in, the lawyer will be a good thing because at least they're coming out of the woodworks to, you know, to state the facts and the truth that we have been talking. I feel vindicated. Sktv feels vindicated about that. When it comes to the CMC or the newly formed political party, to all the callers, I want to say thank you, including our brother who just admitted. Thank you so much. Let me say this to all of you guys. CMC will be scrutinized. Chairman Musa Hassan Belete will be scrutinized. Along with the people they are appointing or electing to offices. That is our role. That's what we do. So Sekou being appointed does not mean that they all will not be scrutinized. At least Sekou now will get a chance now to make the case for a political party. You know, at least Sekou will rest a little bit now that he not ANC person. You will not come and cost us and say Cummings give all money and say ANC give all money and say the other. You will not come and say that now. So at least we're making small progress in the other department. But let's move forward to some of the things that some of the people said. Let's move forward. My people, some of the things are simple thing. And that simple English will let you put it in, my people. That the people right to form political party. They're not crown, they're not sin. That they're right. Anybody can, if you wake up tomorrow, you go for, you want to form political party, you meet the requirement, go open your own political party. Don't get vexed because people open political party. Again, all of those who are getting vexed are 2 reasons they're getting vexed. Number 1, they are jealous. Number 2, they are afraid. That jealousy and fear making them to talk the foolishness they're talking. Those ones from CDC, they're jealous and they're afraid. Those ones from Unity Party, they're jealous and they're afraid. That's the only 2 reasons. And that the only 2 group of people that are calling on here and vexed with Musa Hassan Belete from opening political party. That's the only 2 people. If Musa Hassan Belete had gone to join Unity Party today, he would be God's chosen one for Unity Party. They will work on him with open arm. If he had gone to join CDC today, they will work on him with open arm. This is how they behave. They want to confuse you. They don't want you to call out the political leaders or the political parties. They don't. Because they have nothing to offer. The political leaders and political party, both CDC and Unity Party, they have proven not only to be incompetent, inept. Both leaders, John Weir and Joseph Boakai, they have proven to be criminally minded. I stand by that. The records are clear. Why we gotta go in cycles? These people are not serious. These people are not serious. They have been given the highest position in the nation. They have demonstrated, exhibited corrupt behavior. They have enabled, enhanced corruption in the country. These are truth. I'm not attacking them. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm pointing out to the facts. But not only that, they've exhibited, they've demonstrated incompetence, ineptitude, both of them. You know, I was telling somebody last night on the phone. I said I expected Unity Party to fumble. I expected Unity Party to fail because of the person who leading the party, Joseph Yuma Boakai. But I didn't expect them to fumble and fail this soon or this early on. No, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't. I knew they would have proven us right, but I thought they would have proven us right maybe after 3 years or 4 years. I did not expect them to fumble this early, but they fumbled from even the day they took power. Joseph Boakai disgraced the country from the day they take power by thinking. Wearing Omen Baker suit in the name of he won't be what they call, but then when he come into America, then he wear Kosu. Who honor deceptive thing. You give speech in African attire, but when you come to America, then you wear coat suit. Why you can't wear African suit too? When you come to meet other leaders, wear African suit to prove that you're patriotic, but to show you how deceptive he is. And when I then fell down, up to now he complete his speech yet. I don't want to sit down and listen to. Not necessarily the parties are bad. I will say CDC might not be bad. United Party might not be bad. The leaders they got, because they set the tone. If CDC removed Joe we are today and Joe we are the head of CDC and they put somebody there, maybe I could support CDC. United Party moved Joseph Boaka and put somebody else there that I feel that is doing what is right. And they've been cross-examined and they've proven to be effective, efficient. Maybe I will consider supporting it. Until then, those two political leaders, they are jokes after it. And I stand by it. You want to say I'm emotional? You want to say I get vexed? You want to say I'm angry? That's your business. I'm not worried about you. The way you express yourself, that's not how I express myself. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not there. There is nothing here to be vexed about. You won't take money from me. You won't take woman from me. You won't take children from me. You won't take horse from me. You won't take car from me. You won't do nothing to me. You won't kill nobody from me. So how can I be vexed with them? I'm not vexed. I'm just telling you the truth. You're not left for you to you're not let people to tell you the truth. The people who can tell you the truth in Liberia, you're found a way to stigmatize it. Oh, the man can, you know, the truth can be saying that true, but you need to come down and you know what the truth can be saying that true, but you need to say it the way. I'm not saying it no other way. I'm saying it the way I know how to say it and the way I was saying for you to understand. If you don't like the way I'm saying it, then go say it another way in your own way. You can't teach me how to speak English. You can't teach me how to express myself. I'm expressing myself and I will continue to express myself like that because that's the way how you're supposed to express yourself. If you think you can't express yourself like me, that's fine. Go be talking like a woman. You as a man, you go be talking funny thing. Go be talking in a woman voice. I will talk like this because this is how I express myself. Whether good or bad, how I express myself. And I here to come fall in line with you. You then making excuses for criminal and bad people. And my soul can tell yourself and say, oh, you know, the country is faced with challenges, the leaders are faced. No, the leaders are not faced with challenges. The country is not faced with challenges. The country is faced with corrupt, inept, incompetent, unserious-minded people. Josh Weah and Joseph Yoma Boakai.
So, my brother, we gotta go. We have about 2 more minutes to go. And,
the war will go. So as soon as you hear the ones that will come, then we gotta go. I love that. We gotta go.
My man, since 7:51 today. How many minutes?
So tomorrow,
maybe 8 minutes.
My man,
so
my
man.
No,
my man.
I know what again.
I'll bring the public very cute.
I don't know why you come with our grandpa. So I know what again, but we're not being close to. I will bring you in the community room. You gotta tell me what happened in 7:04 last night. 7:04. I don't know the
It's just be back to back. Forget about political party. Our party will move.
I got a problem with the political party. I saw you in 7:04 last night. But
yes, now you're talking now. Like, Papa, can finish. Steve, for me, let me be frank. Let me tell all of you on the show today. For me, my kind of Wahala, I finally gave up.
No, but to be honest with you, between me and you, Mama, I didn't know you could dance.
Really?
Mama, I know, to be honest, all to yourself. I didn't know you got like a social side. You're a brother, bro.
Look, let me tell you, my brother, the day you calm down, the day you calm down, when we chill, I thought you would know that. Look,
Mama, I gave up
all the noise. I don't let no noise.
My man,
they like government.
You know, government. I won't trust anything. But our whole Lagos side of your control has a big one. Oh, sorry, I think about folks. So sorry, folks. Sorry, let me take it back. Sorry, man, that whole side of your control, not Lagos side, but that's
take it back. You gotta be very careful.
Taking it back. My man, hello, no, remember you know the parent got my attention. Who that person that was dancing like that?
Oh. Look, man, let me show.
Okay, we'll come on.
You won't bring me. You're sitting on the radio. Hello.
Sorry. Nobody was dancing. Sorry.
I came for the camera. I stay here. I'm going yet. I come for the show. Now you talk about it yourself.
You're sorry, folks. You're sorry, folks. I mean, me apologize about that, folks. You're sorry. Nobody was dancing.
Yeah, they get puppy. Now they get puppy. Look, so people, all the people call, when they got party with this and that. For me, see, let me be frank. See, let me just confess to you today. On a first serious note, I gave up on Liberia. Let me be frank. For me, I have no hope anymore. I have no any interest.
Wait, somebody won't bring us. Get it, you won't bring us. Stop it.
When you say that? No, no, if I remember taking it back.
Stop it.
Oh, so Kettle, you won't be the full formula. This new boy is behaving a full formula on the show. King you sharp. Nobody get easy. Nobody control King you sharp. You have been testing.
Sorry, I think about sorry. No, boy. You know, let me tell you, no market data. You know what happening? You remember when the president took over first? One of the to tell you the president not see where he get no priority. Still, we knowing who not accuse you of Lagos Benin. Why go to Lagos? To tell you, Mama, to tell you, like play, I know say we're not going nowhere. Like play, I do with Jeremiah Kun that they bring, come down the drain. I play there. No. We talking serious thing to face the country by on track. Then the president talking about he went to Lagos test. Does that make any sense? Who was talking about Lagos?
You don't want from me say something about let me be frank.
No, sorry.
I gave up on Liberia politics because it says here mess. Let me be frank. Some of us will not be talking here because our deacon. Let me tell you, the deacon. In fact, who you control? That one question that even I will be asking on this platform. Who in control? We don't even know.
Tomorrow we'll get into our social conversation. Let me just introduce the conversation to the people. Folks, we'll talk small politics tomorrow. If we can get a chairman, a political tomorrow.
Social life.
No, we'll just talk small politics tomorrow, but Melbourne tomorrow we'll focus on the source of some of the things that are happening in the country. Void of politics. Tomorrow we'll tell you the things that behind the thing that we do, why we do them. You know, maybe on last night, I left from one of our people place last night, almost going to 2. I was playing check away because Sekou was waiting for me to the bus. I didn't go there. So I want to play check with one of our people. I left from to him last night, almost 2. But while I was driving home, I decided to scroll down on Facebook. And while scrolling, because I checked on Facebook to see if I could check in with you. But you know, after all the activity, I suspect that you'll be, you pass out somewhere. I don't understand. But I'm saying where you pass out. But no, after 704, that was it. Right? But let me know.
Hello. Say you want to because I don't want to. Sorry. Where you get issue now? So no, say hello. No, I'll take it back. Because when I go home, there'll be question and answer. So let me do the Q&A. So the point here is indeed I was given the opportunity or the time by your sister, my wife, to go out and bury our brother late father, Kanga, which of course having to be one of our colleagues here. So you know, let me be frank. Some of you not understand. Sometimes some of them go through. So Steve, you know, when it comes to SKTV, sometimes people feel that here, you know, we hate people. So by the time you say, oh, please come, no, the way people say, they don't. So people say, oh, we don't know. So I said, okay, I will be here Friday after the show. I will go because even your brother liability call me inside and say, Mabon, please, you can do anything you want to do, but please don't allow SKTV to go off the air. So these are commitment to let me be fair to that, saying all these things to some of you. These are commitment that, you know, when your boss call you and tell you that I trust you with this. And but it can be easy. Sometimes we got sacrifice. So I left last evening, when we left after the show. We went to ERWA to find Carl and brother. Now he said we left from ERWA to 10 o'clock. We went to Canaan. Just imagine we were in car that have no light. No front light, my brother, the whole light went off. Because
all the time we were talking, I couldn't get hold of you.
Good. Because of the nowhere on forget about the bureau. Not nowhere. By the time you go out of certain place, my brother. No, Steve, so like a more craft for our country, but that's the kind of country fun. So when we went after everything, our aim, the host, which of course is our brother who father passed off, Koris, he welcomed us, and one of my brother Rufus Mesa. So when we went, we went to one of the famous entertainment area, the 704. So few people that know some of us, want to bring us, we calling money. I don't really get money. Because my brother, let me tell you, Steve, that the life we live now. You go places, even if you don't have much, that some of our hands are free in giving. You got to do something. So the DJ said, no, they play a come on, forget that thing. So that's how we roll. And it was very welcoming. It was really interesting. So we left. After that, went home. We slept. This morning, we have our time to have the funeral arrangements and so forth. And after that, I had to find my way back here just because of this show. Because I don't want to disappoint our people. So that people, Sktv, I want to do because no. So I had to do everything possible to what? Forget about some of the social pleasure and so forth. So that how we're able to come back in time. So thank you, my brother, for all the questions. The social things, they are all necessary. So this is a thing we'll go through in making sure that we get Sktv live on the radio, on the internet.
No more. To be honest, we can joke aside. We celebrate you we appreciate and celebrate you for your sacrifices to the boss man over there, liability. We say many thanks to him. He has been very, very flexible, tolerant with all the pressure that he and O'Neill Robert go through. From private citizens, government officials, government entities, all of the challenges that they go through. We are aware of some of them, some of the threats that they receive. Even you over there, Melbourne, we want to say we appreciate you guys. Because when we come on the radio, some of the positions or the positions that we take is not favorable with the government. And so even dating back from CDC, they did the same thing. Because they don't want people that will be critical of them. They don't want people that will call it as it is. Especially when you call Joseph Boagani and point out who he is and use descriptive adjectives to describe his behavior, such as crooks. When you say Joseph Boagani is a crook, they say you're insulting. No, crook is not an insult. It's just a simpler way of saying somebody is not doing the right thing, the tricky. So instead of saying tricky, you say crook. But what woman understanding when we say crook. And the easier way to communicate some of these things. Because when I say tricky, it will look funny, but when I say crook, librarian man know what crook means. So, and then some people take it personal, they call, and the other person disrespectful, they rude to the pape, and then men they won't bring war in the country, and the way they're talking, you're taking off the radio, and we're not wanting there, or we're not do that one, we're not do that one. Let me say this, folks. Melbourne, O'Neill, liability, and other members who work at Truth FM, part of the team, they go through immense pressure. Some of the things I don't want to talk on public. They go through immense pressure. They are threatened at times. They are disrespected. And a lot of things happen behind closed doors. Let me tell you, you don't see that thing on the thing we talk. There are a lot of things that happen. Even someone who can talk. You know how many times our lives have been threatened? Like I said, and I still maintain it. Joe, we had on a blacklist. President Joe, we are government. Had us on a blacklist that when we report to the airport, we should get arrested for calling them out for the same criminality. But that thing don't scare us. It don't deter us. We will not stop. I want you to hear that. We will not stop. My mom, when she was living, she used to always tell me to be careful. We will not stop. Some of them have gone out far, taking our need to medicine many other places. Let me tell you today. Some of the things that we don't want to talk on the radio. We don't. But when we go to the medicine minister that fear, we can do nothing. That's zero. Yep, that's zero. Oh, because we say that in America too, so we are what saying we ain't get no rights or we're not connected to Africa, we're not from Africa. My belly, let me tell you today, my neighbor's school was very red in my TV county. I'm from Lofa County. They're here today. I will not stop. The only thing that will stop me, unless you do what is right, the day you do what is right. If I come here and change my tune and celebrate you for doing what is right, change my name. But you continue on the path. I will not change the way I approach the issue with you. You think I can be diplomatic with criminals? I'm wasting your time. But we'll be here tomorrow with the social issue. Maybe I won't get into the political.
Yeah, but so that's it, man. Good night and thanks to all of you. Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah, I'll leave it with you. Let me check in later on because we got to finalize the plan. We have the strategy. Remember, we're having a deep discussion before 7:04.
Yeah. So many social things that we'll be talking about tomorrow, especially with data.
Yeah, so let's finalize the plan. Let's finalize.
Most of the law that you people, you're the educated people.
Mama, the thing I'm talking about, let's see what I want to interrupt again. Let's finalize the plan on the other part that we're talking about. Let's finalize it. Don't move on.
No problem. My man.
Again, when you see my call coming and I'm asking you about what happened to, and I want to ask you about what happened to 704, I just want to follow our conversation.
Why you keep there? That guy will give me another to them.
You refuse to answer my call. No. You not answer me.
How? I'll answer you. But don't
if you don't answer me, I'm calling two places. I'm calling 704 and I'm calling my sister.
The boss, Papa, what they be?
Okay, folks,
yeah, they boss, Papa, what they be? We keep talking about 704. I give them back. See you. Good night. Good night, my man. See all of you, folks. Thanks to all of you. Good night. Join us again. That will be on tomorrow by the grace of the Almighty God.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Qualify people who willing to sell. Blessing that time and that effort are rest. The brother giving us here and the parents of them. So welcome my life without again.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Play body so make you I can't Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And you no money, the more I get you. And you love the more I get you.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandbaza.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the TV, and I don't get it now. So she work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv.